I think one of the things with me is just having something to talk about, something that people can relate to. And one of the things that I have been pretty quiet about is the, my upbringing that so many people probably can relate to. And I have been forced. I've been forced by God to talk about it more and how that affected me as an adult and what that did to my family and my relationships and just everything. Crazy questions that I asked when I had breast cancer or, going through the whole phase of breast cancer is the fact that, do you think you did anything? No, I don't feel like I did anything. I don't feel like, anyone does anything for that to happen. I think certain activities within your life cause it to happen, but I don't think anyone necessarily do anything. I don't think things are as great as they used to be. And I feel like people have made that the norm. People have changed that into the norm. And I feel like that I can see things a lot better since I've had it versus when I didn't. So there's that. And I also feel like So another thing that was crazy was that I was considered to be the healthiest on both sides of my family. And it didn't run in my family at all. I had an aunt who I consider to be family who got it, and she was just amazing to me. I'd have some amazing aunts on my dad's side, who was there for me greatly. A couple of my aunts actually sent me some very encouraging messages that helped me with so many things throughout my process of dealing with it. And honestly, sometimes when they would send me some of those messages, I almost cried, and I didn't know how to feel. I think that was kind of beginning stages of me seeing that I shut my feelings off. I just wanted to do this video before I went to sleep and before I forgot to let you guys know that I grew up in a narcissistic family, and my parents were what you would consider to be covert and overt, which led to narcissistic friendships, which led to narcissistic relationships, which led to so many traumatizing things that I just didn't really talk about in my life because I was considered to be lucky because I was lighter. And I just want to talk to you guys about that. Yes, a narcissistic upbringing can lead to such harsh tensions with siblings. It can lead you to friendships that resemble your relationship with your siblings. It can lead you to relationships with people who are similar to your parents, and it can lead you to a lot of harsh realities of death if you don't really deal with it. I feel like a lot of things in my life could have been prevented if I would have just been more honest, I guess, with my, the people who was around me, and about a lot of things that I was dealing with and about a lot of things that was going on, instead of keeping things to myself, because that's what I was taught to do. And I feel like now that I have released some secrets with even more to release, I feel lighter. I definitely feel lighter. I feel that if you were raised with a narcissistic covert mom and an overt father, that it can lead you to some very harsh realities if you don't deal with it immediately. It's very important that you heal this trauma with whatever is necessary for you to see it and for you to move away from it as much as possible, for you to just have some type of like clarity with your life. People may look at my social media accounts and think that, wow, this girl just like is living it up. She's having like the best life ever. And just because I put on that facial expression for so many people to feel more comfortable in their own skin doesn't mean that that's how my life was going. My life has been something that you wouldn't believe. And I've been extremely healthy since I was younger, on both sides. So many people can like relate to, and I have no shame or no pleasure in announcing that, hey, a lot of things in my life turned out the way it did because I was a kid of narcissistic abuse, and I played that important role for